Howdy everybody. I'm just gonna try to go over this web page right here for the Pasco Association of Educators. It's the union that runs the or that works for the Pasco School District in Washington State. So I wanted to go over their strike Q&A. One of the things that I don't know, many people know this, but their contract with the school district, the Pasco School District, expired on August 31st. So right now they actually have no contract with the school district. So anyways, the strike Q&A, are strikes legal? The law governing public employees is silent on whether teachers are allowed to strike after their contract expires. A judge might be asked to issue an injunction to order teachers back to work, but parents typically object to the school board trying to haul teachers into court so they can win power at the bargaining table. And courts often prefer to give the bargaining teams a few additional days to reach a negotiated agreement. Because the law is silent, the legality of a strike is not the issue. The issue is what is right for students. So it doesn't look like the union knows whether or not, could actually say whether or not the strike is legal. I mean, I happen to believe, well, people have the right to do whatever they want. You know, they shouldn't be forced to work. How long do strikes last? Most strikes are settled within a week. We're on the second week for Pasco. School districts want school to start on time, and teachers want to be in class with a successful contract that meets the needs of our students and our profession. The length of the strike in any specific district depends on the resolve of the members and the willingness of the district to address our concerns. Districts and teachers face similar issues across the state. There are too many students with too many needs and not enough money for all the solutions required. But only a few bargains end up provoking a possible strike. The biggest single variable is whether the district wants to try to mutually resolve the issues or whether its focus shifts solely to holding onto absolute power by arguing that employees shouldn't dare tell administrators how to help students. I mean, I like how they're saying there's probably not enough money for solutions, and I'm not sure whether that's actually taken into consideration. Though I don't know how much. I don't really know how much money the Pasco School District actually has, but what I think many people are concerned about is their wallets, whether whether the strike is going to mean that they're that Pasco's going to raise taxes on something or try to pass another school bond. Can I go into my classroom to work without students during a strike? No. Schools will be closed in a highly symbolic protest. You are a union member, and the strength of our unity means we never ever cross a picket line. Crossing picket lines not only deprives you of the camaraderie you'll build during this intense united effort, it also reduces the odds that you will end up with a successful contract. Not supporting your colleagues often also defines your professional reputation, a reputation that may be recalled by colleagues for the rest of your career. You and all your colleagues are expected to be on picket lines to show the community that this is a principled protest, not an extra day of vacation. If you are physically unable to be on your picket line, ask your picket captain if there are alternative volunteer assignments available to support your colleagues during a strike. Yeah, I mean, to me, I mean, that seems wrong. You shouldn't have someone telling you what you should or shouldn't do. I mean, to me, outside of this, it's like, if you really want to, if you want to work, if you actually want to do something, you should be free to do so. It also appears that if you're not if you're not working, if you're not getting paid, well, you still gotta work for your union. That's just, I don't know. That just would bother me if I was a part of a union. It's like, that you're kind of screwed. Either you're told that you look bad to your union, or you look bad to basically all of your bosses. Will I lose my job for participating in a strike? No. In the past 30 plus years, no member has lost their job. Superintendents have lost their jobs after pushing teachers into a strike. Assistant soups have lost their jobs. HR directors have lost their jobs. Attorneys carrying the district's messages have seen their jobs sacrificed. School board members have been voted out of office, but teachers typically return to school with smaller class sizes, higher pay, more academic freedom, and/or materials for their students. That's interesting. Uh, the strike might not affect, if you want to kick people out of office, you just strike. Hmm. Are provisional employees and new hires more at risk? Districts have tried to scare provisional and new hires, but again, no members have lost their jobs. And your union would look for any way to fight off retaliatory tactics from the district. So basically, the union's telling you that you'll be just fine if you strike. You get better pay anyways, apparently. Will I go to jail? It would be impossible to jail all 1,100 of you. Two leaders from the Evergreen Education Association were jailed when strikes first took root in Washington State, but that was back in 1973, and they were the last to go to jail. I don't necessarily agree that should even be a possibility that anyone would go to jail for not working if they don't want to work. But I mean, I think it's kind of, it might be a way out of there, but I mean, I don't believe that should be out of the, out of the way. To think that you all might actually could possibly lose your job, not have a job. Well, I have insurance if we are on strike in September. Yes. The district has paid the September premiums already, so you will have coverage. We will have a staff person assigned to work with both Primera and group health reps and be available for any insurance issues you might encounter. So the union members apparently will have their insurance coverage for September. Will I get paid? Yes, your 180-day contracted work year is the same as a calendared school year. A district would have to convince parents and petition the state to shorten the required school year. Additionally, the last item bargained in most strikes is a back-to-work memorandum of understanding, which outlines how members will be paid and how strike makeup days, such as a shortened winter or spring breaks or later start for summer vacation, will be scheduled. So if you're your union, if you don't work if you're not working because of your union, you could be taken out of your spring or winter vacation. But I mean, I guess that affect all the students too. I'm guessing that like Christmas, since it's more a holiday that well, Christmas and Thanksgiving is more of a holiday that you don't skip. That you're probably not going to be having those uh, those vacation weeks taken away. Probably more than likely, it'd be just going further into the summer for summer vacation. Yeah, that's basically what the Pasco Association of Educators Union has to say about the strike on their from their web page.